Alright, Porsche 911 RSR 2021 rendition limited series. We're picking up here in tier 11. Let's see, I think I made it through 8 tiers on the first day. And my plan was, because after I went through the first 8 tiers, I actually had another hour and a half as my original plan for the instant service still available. But I ran into a problem. My phone ran out of memory space to make any further recordings. So, yeah, I here I am. I ran out of that, and now some time has passed since once the instant service time expires. Really, there is no rush to run through this, at least for me, as long as I can finish within the 7 days of starting this event. So here we are, and I got, as you can see, 5 final tiers left on here, which should take me about an hour. And I actually have 1 hour of free instant service available from the what do you call it, the season hub, the round hub bonus here. As you can see, there it is. So I am first going to get started with the tier 11, and once I reach the point when I need to get the car serviced, I will initiate that offer. So for that, we'll start with the longest race first, because my car is almost actually in red from completing previous stage while it was fully serviced at the beginning. But the tier 10 didn't require as many service bars to get through. So here we are. Yeah, let's hop in with Monza. 3 laps, and the number of service bars that I have, barely 1. So really, even the autocross at Laguna Seca will put the car in red. So we're not going to bother with that. We'll just jump right in with this 3-lap cup at Monza road course. PR 74.4 required, but I've already gotten all the upgrades necessary to complete the actual whole event, so don't have to worry about the PR requirements, at least to complete this event, since yeah, I took care of that while the instant upgrade offer was still on. Well, actually at the very beginning of this event, right? All right. So loading up the grid. And here we go. Back in the cockpit view. Alright. I'll go on the inside. Not usually something that I would say is the smartest thing to do here, heading into the first corner here at Monza, but I'm gonna try to see if I can keep this race clean. Well, relatively. A little bit of a side swiping through the first chicane is kind of unavoidable, isn't it? I mean, that got me out in 17th place, so it's not like I guess only other option of coming out completely clean while staying on track would be to just stay in the back and try to overtake elsewhere, which would make this a little bit trickier, since whoa, there aren't that many other places unless your car is way stronger than your opponent's, which maybe I am. These bots are pretty well trained, but remember, bot training doesn't affect the bots speed down the main, like these long straights, they are still gonna go at relatively good pace. It's just that going through those corners, they way overcompensate when you keep the bots level at manageable level. And Parabolica. Can be a tricky corner, but the 911 RSRs, I mean, these are grippy monsters, so yeah, so far my impression of this one, I know it's slower than the past prior to, like, up till year 2019, 2020 and 2021, the performance of the 911 RSR is significantly dampened. They got nerfed, right? But in terms of balance wise, it's still like, I mean, places like Monza and Spa, I think it's still you know, fun car to race. So props to Fire Monkeys for making that happen, even with their current mishap this week with the inclusion of this car. Scores for some weird reason not registering in weekly time trial competition. Right, so yeah. So you have to stick with the last year's model. Alright. Coming in on P2 or P1 now as we get ready for the final lap. Can't quite brake as late as the Formula One cars. Those you can obviously go pretty far into that chicane before braking. Same here. I know I can just look in the rear view camera, but the rear view cameras don't always show your opponents depending on your device's memory. Let's do some traffic control here. Oh, that's bad. No. And this would be a good reason to bot train. There you go. Alright. Little too close for comfort at the end there, heading into Parabolica. Thank goodness it was heading into, not during the Parabolica run, because that would have been much harder to recover. The fact that it happened before Parabolica means bots were slowing down heading into Parabolica and going through Parabolicas, which allowed me time to catch up with these relatively well-trained bots. Alright, and as predicted, let's put the car in red. I'm not going to service that because that's going to stop me on my tracks for 3 hours. So before I do that, let's check out this new line of offers that comes through in the form of Round Hub rewards. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I haven't collected any in this account, so no currency certainly been taken up. There it is. So there's 1 hour instant service offer, which I'm going to be taking in this instance, but there's also, Racer's Choice 10% off really isn't that great. I mean, maybe you can use it for picking up some, I don't know, motorsport section cars, because, motorsport section cars don't have any like showcase discounts, right? So, yeah, I mean, 10% is certainly better than paying full price. And there's, of course, also another one. It's a 20% offer, right? So those are all fine, I guess. And then there's also a 2-hour instant service offer for all cars. But I don't need 2 hours. I just need 1. So let's come back here and claim it. Right. See how this goes. All right. I think that's active now. So let's check into autocross, and there it is. All right, let's do this. Sweet. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm anticipating around 30 seconds with the bot training. Yeah, 32. That is an eternity for this car to do at the mouth of Corkscrew through the final corner. It's really the course that we have to finish under 32 seconds. So that is a long time. This car should be able to do it, like, I'd assume, like 28, 27, possibly? If not better. Could do 25. Okay, 25 might be a little tough. But, yeah. 32 is an eternity, as I was saying. Just over 32. And pick up a few more motorsport dollars for the effort. All right. And I don't think I'll be going over 250,000 motorsport dollar daily cap at this point. I don't think. But if I do, I'm gonna be fairly close. So I think I'll be okay. All right, so up next we got a speed record as Suzuka West this time, right? And the target to beat is 242.3 kph. Shouldn't be too difficult to pull that off. But once again, you want to win by the minimum margin if you can help it. And also, something relatively new. When your car is in critical condition, you cannot bot train. Just something to keep in mind. There we go. And the rest of it is going to be a nice Sunday ride here. And it's not Sunday, but you know what I mean. I don't wanna overdo this one, so we're gonna keep it comfortably under 243, the record that I already set. There we go. All right, so 6,900 Motorsport dollars. 84,000 and change for so far accumulated for today. So obviously I got another two. Let's see, where was I again? Short-term memory loss. Let's check my current balance one more time. Where am I? I am at 84, so yeah, I got another 170, 160 something more that I can accumulate. So, and I got 4 more tiers, so if each tier pays about what, 40,000, then that'll get me right on target just about. So I think that's reasonable. Anyway, that'll do it for this video, since I gotta make my way through and make use of that 1-hour instant service that I just picked up. So I will be continuing on into the 75% completion tier, tier 12. So stay tuned and we'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, take care.